everyone, it's Casty and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a reading vlog. I don't know if it's going to be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I have no idea. It is a Sunday and I want to vlog what I'm reading, so I'm going to do that. We're just going to start a reading vlog and see what happens. I'm currently in the middle of a book, and that is It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. If you don't know, this is the sequel to It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This came out in October, so I'm getting to it now. I am on page 198. So It Ends With Us is a contemporary romance type book following Lily and her when she's younger and in the current relationship, just what happens in her life and in those relationships. But this is just following right where we ended off in the first book, so I can't really tell you what's happening in this because of that. But I am semi enjoying this. It's good, it's fine, it's just nothing special. And I don't really know how people have been feeling about this, so I'm gonna read reviews once I finish, but I don't really want to get spoiled, so I'm just trying to avoid that. So this is what I'm currently reading. Right now, it's a very transitional point in my life. I got back from a trip. I did a 6-week trip across Europe, if you didn't know. And now I just moved to a new place, a new home, and then also a new city. So there's that. And I'm going to be getting a job and I need to be doing school. So there's a lot going on in my life right now. So that's my current situation. So I'm going to bring you along for that. I might also do vlogs on my other channel for this. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave it linked below. But I just came to my new place and I did some grocery shopping and some house shopping before that. Very little. I just got a bath mat and a curtain for my shower. So I really didn't do that much. Also, sorry about the lighting. It is sunset, so it's just slowly going down as I'm talking. But I did go to Walmart and I finally got Heartstopper Volume 1. I have wanted this for a hot minute, but I know that it will read very quickly, so I've been very weary about spending. It's $19.99 Canadian, and so, you know, that's a lot for something that I'm gonna read in one sitting probably. So I've been very weary about that, but as you can see, Walmart had it for 30% off. They had all of them for 30% off, so I probably should have just bought them all, but I'm very excited that I got this. So I'm excited to read this, and I'll probably save this for a 24-hour readathon, so I feel very productive. It's Sunday, so I am moving stuff around my room, setting up my room. It's pretty set up, but not quite. Maybe I'll read a chunk tonight. Maybe I'll read to like 2:50 tonight or something. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. Long intro, but sorry the lighting's bad and my hair is bad. It is morning now and I'm just about to finish the book, so I thought I'd let you know. Last night I got to page 272, so I'm about to finish this up and I'll feel very accomplished for this reading vlog already. Hello, good morning. Sorry the lighting is bad. I'm in my bathroom. It is just about noon. I've had a bit of a slow morning, but I did finish It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, so I thought I would just talk to you guys about that while I do my skincare this morning. I'm trying to get back into my skincare routine. I used to be really good with keeping up with it, but I haven't been so great with it, so I obviously can't say that much about this book just because it is a sequel and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I still haven't read any like one's reviews or anything, so I don't know what anyone else is really thinking, but to me it was just kind of boring. Not boring, I don't even know the word. It was just fine. Very fine. That's the word that I would use to describe it. So I am gonna give it 3 stars. It feels very much like a 3-star book. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. There were, okay, what can I say without saying anything? There were some really cute moments. And there was some storylines that I did like in it. I don't really have that much to say. Oh, I'm very proud of myself for finishing a book on Monday. I probably could have finished it last night, but if I would have committed to reading even like 30 pages more, then I'd have to finish it. And then I was scared I was gonna be up late, but I was kind of up late anyway watching YouTube. So I am going to finish my skincare, and then I'm going to talk to you about the books that I could possibly read next. So I'll catch you in a few minutes. You know, I'd like to read as many books as I could this week, but I would just at least like to get one more book done because I am really far behind on my TBR. It is the 14th, I think, today, and I've only read this. But this is the first book that I've read fully since before I left on my trip. So this is the rest of my TBR. First, I want to show you a little cute thing I got. So on my trip, I went to London and I went to the British Museum and I got this metal bookmark. So it is just the London skyline, I guess. Super fun, super pretty. I'm gonna be using this bookmark from now on. So for my TBR, I still have November 9 by Colleen Hoover, The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I actually started this before I started It Starts With Us. I read about a chapter and I think I need to read a synopsis or like a spoilery thing for the first book because I thought I remembered a lot of it, but there are details that I am forgetting or that I forgot. Then I have Made in Korea by Sarah Suk. Cute little YA contemporary romance. And then I have European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewoman by Theodore Goss, which I am 160 pages into from like April, but I think I remember what's happening. I will listen to the audiobook with this, but I think this is going to be a closer to the end of the month book because it's going to take up some time, so I'm going to try and read my shorter ones. I think it's between these two. I might just do Colleen Hoover week. I also really want to read this in November just because it's set in November. So this one reads really fast. Well, the first one did, I should say. I'm not going to read right now. I need to go do some school, but those are the possibilities. So we will see what I pick probably tonight. So I'll talk to you later. Sorry about the weird lighting. It is much later now. Quickly, before I go to bed, I did start November 9. By start, I mean I'm 14 pages in. I just started watching baking shows, then I couldn't stop, so hopefully I'll read some more of this tomorrow. But yeah, I don't really know what this is about still, so I'll tell you tomorrow or something when I know. Good night. Hello. So it is Tuesday now. Feels further in the week than that, but it is Tuesday. Thought I would give you a little update because I did really start November 9 by Colleen Hoover. I am now on page 53, so I kind of know what it's about now. So we are following Fallon and Ben are the two main characters. Fallon had something happen to her a couple years prior that makes her feel super insecure, and she meets Ben, and at the point that I'm at already is helping her not feel insecure anymore about about those things. There is an element of fake dating, but I don't know that that continues because they meet on November 9th, and this is her last day living in Los Angeles. She's moving to New York, so they meet on her last day there, and they are spending this day together. This hasn't happened in the book yet, but I know that this happens. They decide to meet on November 9th, the years following. I'm enjoying it so far. They're 18, so they are young, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's cute. It's like late afternoon. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read any more today. My mom is coming over and I don't really know how long she's staying, probably most of the night. And then tomorrow I'm going out for dinner with my friend that I haven't seen in a long time for her birthday. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done tomorrow either. But if I finish this by the end of the week, which is doable, but also who knows, then that would feel really great by Sunday, because I'll finish this vlog on Sunday. But that would be great. But I also think I'm doing stuff this weekend for this same friend's birthday. So we shall see, because I kind of thought about doing a 24-hour readathon this weekend before she told me about the plans, so I don't know. Okay, I don't feel like talking right now, but quickly. I'm on page 239 of this. And there was just a huge plot twist. And I really want to keep reading, but I should not, because it is late. But I need to know all the details. I have a feeling I will finish this tomorrow, because it's getting crazy, and there's only 60 pages left. Hello everyone. So it is Thursday morning and I just finished November 9 a couple minutes ago. So I thought I would come and talk to you about it. This was a wild ride of a book and I am very conflicted on how I feel about it. This is about Fallon and Ben. They meet in a fake dating type of situation on the last day that she is living in Los Angeles. She's moving across the country to New York, and because of the day that they spent together, they decided to meet up every November 9th following that. And so we just follow them as they see each other on that day for the next few years. For most of it, I was like, yeah, this is a good book, 4 stars. Then there was a plot twist last night and I was like, oh my gosh, 4.5 stars. Some of the very ending stuff brought it to a 4. It was good, but I wasn't as much in shock as I was when I was thinking 4.5. I think that was a lot of what it was I was actually pretty surprised by the plot twist. Just stuff right at the ending. It's more of a personal feeling on things, on a certain topic, that kind of brought it down for me, that I was like, maybe it's a 3.5. I think I'm probably just gonna give it a 4, but kind of a 3.5. I liked it for most of it. There was just things that I really didn't like about it, or that I was more conflicted with and being like, how do I feel about that? Because in real life, I don't think I'd like it, but maybe it's okay in a novel. If that makes sense. If you've read this book, maybe you would understand, maybe you wouldn't. One thing that annoyed me so much in this book was how much this man said the word panties. I hate that word. I hate that word. And I hate it even more coming from an 18-year-old guy And it was not needed. Like, it was never needed. Just say underwear. Just say nothing. Like, it was just not needed. And that bothered me throughout the whole book. It's more in the first section, and then it gets less and less, but it's still mentioned later. And that's a personal thing, but it just gave me the ick. I'm definitely gonna go check out the ratings of the people that I follow on Goodreads, because I have 3 people, and they have, one is a 1-star, one is a 3-star, and one is a 5-star. So I'm interested to see what they write in their reviews, because I looked to see who had read it that I follow, and I think there was only 3, and I saw that they had reviews each themselves. So I want to read those because I stopped myself before I spoiled myself. I've read Verity, It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us, November 9, Layla. I think those are the 5 that I've read. I don't know if I like Verity or It Ends With Us better, but those would be my top 2. Then this, and then Layla and It Starts With Us, depending on my mood. Those are my bottom 2. So very mid for me, but I can understand why people love this, and I also can understand why people don't like this, or why they feel very mid about it. So like I said, it's Thursday. I have school to do today and tomorrow, and then on the weekend I'm going to celebrate my friend's birthday, I believe. Still, the plans are not solid, so I would not be surprised if it gets canceled. Figure I should start a new book, not right now because I need to focus on school, and if I start another book, then I will just read. That's why I finished this morning, because I knew I wouldn't be able to focus on school until I finished this after the plot twist. I have The Hawthorne Legacy, Made in Korea, and European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewoman. It is the 17th while I am filming this, so about 2 weeks left of the month. 30 days of September, April, June. There's 30 days in November, so I have just under 2 weeks left, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all 3 of these. I don't know that I'm going to finish this whole TBR, so I'm going to try, and I could, but I won't be surprised if I don't. So I think I'm going to probably read The Hawthorne Legacy next, but like I mentioned earlier, I need to read a spoiler sum up of this before I get into it. And I want to read both of these, but I'll probably go for this one first, even though it's longer, just because I need to finish this. I've started reading it in April, so I need to read this. This one I want to read, but it's lower on the priority list, I guess. I might start this tonight, I might not. I need to do editing. 2 books down. That's way faster than I normally read. I mean, the first book wasn't a full book. I will take it. Okay, I lied, I'm back. I'm just sitting here doing school, but I keep thinking about the book and the reviews that I read. I'm not liking it as much, just because I'm like stewing in it. But I also forgot there was things that I wanted to say. There was some like really cringy things in this book. I don't know why. There was just things that made me cringe. There was bookish stuff in this, which I would normally really like, really fun. But the way she put it in here, this isn't really spoilers, so it's like, oh, I'll add that to my TBR pile, and Insta love, and alpha male, and blah, blah. It just seemed like she was putting in buzzwords, so then people reading the book would be like, that's so me, instead of like making the character actually like them. Does that make sense? Like, she was just trying to relate to them because obviously they're reading a book, so they like reading, and it's romance, instead of like, oh, this character is insecure and I relate to that. It felt like she was trying to make you relate more just because she threw in the buzzwords of reading. I don't know, and that just like, the way it was used, it just made me cringe. I read the reviews and everyone's like, oh, the plot twist was really obvious, and I don't know if it was just because I wasn't looking for a plot twist, because I never really go into romance looking for a plot twist, but I probably should, since it was Colleen Hoover. So I wasn't really looking for a plot twist, but I can see kind of why people would say it's obvious, and kind of why people were saying like it was a cheap plot twist, and I get that, but I think that's why I didn't guess it. I mean, maybe I just didn't guess it, but I think that's part of the reason why I didn't guess it. And it's funny because I don't guess plot twists in this when people saying it's obvious, but I do pretty much every mystery that I read. There's part that I can't really say because it's a spoiler, but I don't really think that this book is with the ending good love. I don't know how the word to describe it. It just seems a little bit manipulative. Here's the thing. It kept talking about selfless love, and I don't think it was selfless love. And that's how I'll say it ties to manipulation. And so I think I might lower it to a 3. I just couldn't stop thinking about it because I'm like, if someone did that to me. So it is Thursday night. I thought I would just let you know that I did start reading The Hawthorne Legacy. Just wanted to get a start on it. I ended up reading 60 pages and I am really enjoying it. I did a little bit of a review of what happened in the first one, and I think I remember most of it now. But it's about Avery Graham. She's a regular degular girl living her regular degular life when she's told she inherited billions and billions of dollars and just a whole estate and like lots of stuff. She has no idea why she inherited this because she doesn't know the man that she inherited it from, and his family thinks she's a scammer or something. There's gotta be a reason. His name is Tobias Hawthorne, the man that left her the money, and he is known for his games, his riddles, his puzzles. And so he has 4 grandsons. Some of them and Avery set out to figure out why she got the inheritance, because they figure that is their grandfather's last riddle and puzzle for them to solve. We're just following where the first book left off. Can't really tell you exactly, but I'm enjoying it so far. Very quick. It's got a quick pace, which I like. Chapters are pretty short. Love that. So I am enjoying it so far. But it is Friday, just about 3 o'clock, and currently Mel Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte are doing their monthly 48-hour readathon on Patreon. I'm going to take part in it. It started at 11, but I need to do school today. They are doing another set of sprints in literally like 3 minutes. So I thought I would let you know that I am taking part in it to a certain extent. I always set out that I'm going to read a lot on a readathon, and then something always comes up. So we'll see how much reading and footage I get. But I am just going to be reading The Hawthorne Legacy. I'm going to take part in these sprints, hopefully get a chunk of reading done, and yeah. So just thought I'd let you know that is what's happening. I am not going to talk long because I'm currently just about to start the new season of Canada vs. the World in the Drag Race universe. But I just wanted to hype myself up. I have 50 pages left in the Hawthorne Legacy. I don't know that I'm going to finish it tonight unless I have like a second wind after I watch this, which I doubt. But I'll finish it right in the morning and let you know how I feel. But I'm really loving this, and I'm really proud of myself for reading so much. And it was really easy. Like, it wasn't like I felt like I was reading a bunch. There was only like maybe like 20 pages throughout this where I was like getting tired, so it felt like I was reading. Hello. So it is Saturday morning now. Finished the Hawthorne Legacy this morning. It was like the first thing I did when I woke up. I'm gonna give this 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super fast-paced, really hard to put down at points. I think I gave the first one a 4.5. And I don't even remember exactly what it was that didn't give me 5-star vibes, but this one gives me 5-star vibes. I'm really happy I read it super fast. I think I read the first one pretty fast too, but I could be wrong. The only thing that sucks is I have to wait to read the third one because I have the first two in paperback, and the third one just came out, so it's, or like a couple months ago it just came out, so it's not in paperback yet, and I don't think it is until like summer. This one doesn't leave on a cliffhanger really, so I think I'll be okay. So I had a shower, did some cleaning, ate lunch, watered my plants, and I've been watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because I haven't caught up since I was gone on my trip because I missed the beginning of this new season, and so I haven't watched any of them. I'm trying to decide if I should pick up another book. I did technically start reading Made in Korea. I read 10 pages though, because I'm not really sure if this is what I'm in the mood for, and I'm not really even sure if this is what I'm in the mood for, because I'm kind of in the mood to read something quick. This is only 320, so it's quicker, and it's YA, so it's got bigger font. But I just don't know that I'm in the mood for a contemporary little bit of a romance. So I read 10 pages to see if I was in the mood, but then and then I was hungry, so I had to go eat. No, I might like slowly read this. I don't know if I'll get another book done this weekend, but this vlog will end tomorrow either way. So that's about it for now, but first really good book of this month. So it is Sunday afternoon, and I just went to Indigo, so I thought I would do a little bit of a haul for you. I was doing some errands and there was an Indigo right by, so I had to check it out. So I got Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier. I'm not sure how you say it, but this was Indigo's one of their best books of the year, which I don't know if people agree with that, but this was one of their best books of the year. So it was on sale for $15, and it is one that I've been interested in for a while, so I thought I might as well get it when it's 15 instead of 24. A woman who is arrested in her bathroom covered in blood, holding a straight razor, her celebrity husband dead in the bathtub behind her. She knows she'll be charged with murder. With the unwanted media attention now surrounding her, it's only a matter of time before someone from her old life recognizes her and destroys the new life she's worked so hard to build. Because Paris has a dark past and she'll do anything to keep it hidden. So that seems like an interesting premise to me. I've been thinking about this for a while because, well, it's The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson, and I just randomly saw it. This is the 4th book in the Truly Devious series. Started out as a trilogy, but I had been thinking about this book because I have mine in paperback and this one was only out in hardback for the last while, so I just randomly saw this and it was only $15, which is pretty typical of YA in Canada, but very cheap, so I thought I'd pick it up because I am really excited to read this. And the 5th one comes out in December, I think. It's not with the main trilogy. The Stevie, the main girl in this trilogy or in this series, gets a message from the owner of Camp Wonder Falls, the site of the notorious unsolved Box in the Woods murder case in 1978. They ask her to come and help solve the case. I liked the other ones enough to continue this series, but that is everything I got from Indigo. I came on here to close out this weekly reading vlog. I didn't really do any more reading. I read like 7 pages of this, I think. Yeah, I'm on page 18 of Made in Korea. And then I read 1 page of European travel book. And then I was just like, I'm not in the mood for reading, so I did not really read yesterday. Let me know if you like the weekly reading vlog. I know I'm really into watching them, and I did not think it was gonna be this successful. So I read I've read, I think most of It Starts With Us, gave it 3 stars. Read November 9, start to finish, gave it 3 stars as well, kind of 3.5, I don't know. And then read The Hawthorne Legacy, start to finish, 5 stars. So pretty successful 3 books off of the TBR. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Both of those will mean the absolute world to me. Comment down below if you've read any of the books that I read in this vlog and what you thought of them. And let me know if you want more weekly reading vlogs. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!